Yo, what is going on, guys? Sekapoko here, bringing you another 7 Deadly Sins Grand Cross video. For this, we'll be going over box reviews, and I put it out to you guys yesterday to say, hey, here's what you can do for a box review for me live on stream in my YouTube post here, and I also posted on Discord exactly what we're gonna do for it. And thank you guys for responding. We got a lot of responses in for the box review showcase, and for everybody that did it correctly, I'm gonna do a box review live on stream for them, and of course for you guys on YouTube here. So, guys, without further ado, let's go ahead and jump right into it. All right, so people on the stream have been waiting for about 2 hours here to get this started, so we're gonna go ahead and get started on the box reviews, guys. So I know you guys have been wanting me to do this. I've been oh god, I just fucked up because my activity feed got all screwy. Been requested to do this so many different times, and I'm finally doing it. So yay, you're welcome. We're doing box reviews. So for this box, we got Revan. Revan has been playing. He is a Dolphin. He plays about 48 hours a day, so he's a grinder. Nice. He pushes PvP. He's trying to grind up in PvP, and he's been playing for about 2 to 3 months. So he started a little bit late, but he's still going pretty strong. All right, so he's got, looks like here, look, we're gonna start kind of with the 6 stars, so we can just go see how many he's got. Look at that. Oh, look at that pretty box, dude. 2 to 3 months, very good progression in this game so far. For this many 6 stars, 2 to 3 months in, you're doing a great job. You're progressing at a faster rate than most, man. You're doing a great job. Got Valenti built out, Escanor built out, Lilia built out. This one just started working on, I'm guessing, just because you want the cosmetic. Try to get some box CC. I totally respect it. Got Lizhawks built out for farming. I like it. Good ideas here. Meliodas for Association. King, I'm guessing, for a PvP team at one point. If not, Twigo built out for Training Cave and whatnot. Hauser built out, very smart. Gila built out, very smart. Guild Thunder built out. Got the core units built out. We got Go Through here. All of this is looking good. So far, the questionable units that I'm seeing here, of course, you got Guild Thunder built out at 75. Don't really understand this, but you know, it is what it is. And then you, of course, got some work to do. Yeah, so you're progressing at about the rate that you should be. I'd say if you're hardcore grinding, you get about 1.6 million box CC. You're about where I was about a month ago. So you're doing great, man. Keep up the grind. You'll do great. The thing I recommend you focus on PvP. Focus on getting your dailies done. Don't get discouraged, and then fill out your box a little bit. Try to focus on units you're going to be using for reverse stages, so work on a lot of those units, and try to spend your resources specifically on those for units you want to level up next. At this point, you don't need to level up any high PvP units. You really got to focus on reverse stage units. Reverse stage units are like these shitty units like Slater, Simon, Weinhardt, Ruin, Marmite. We got Taizu, like Dreyfus. These are the shitty units that you don't want to build out that you never use. Frieza, like those units you got to build out, and it's really unfortunate, but that's what you got to do. But keep pushing, my man. You're doing great. For Sekapoko box review, this is for Hassan. Hassan is a Dolphin. He has been playing 4 to 8 hours a day. He's Challenger PvP 2 to 3 months every day. 2 to 3 months. He's pretty early into the game, so I get it. You know it. Let's see how he's doing in his 2 to 3 months spent. It was same as Revan. Let's see what we got here. We got everybody built out pretty much the same. We got 80 Lizhawks. I respect this heavily. This is a good idea. 80 Lizhawk is a very hard thing to do, but definitely worth doing. We got the Gila for the book farming. Hauser over here. Guild Thunder. I like it. All the core units built out. Nice. Looks like we got some 6 stars working on next. We got Valenti down here. I can see the nice plays there. We got Death Pierce out. I'm guessing this was built out originally for the gem rewards. I did the same thing. We got Blue Lizhawk here, so you didn't focus on this in PvP. Elaine, I guess this was built out specifically for what's it called, Final Boss King. We got that Dreyfus build out. This is lit right here. This is good right here. I like this. The Dreyfus build outs, and you look at this. You're working on these units. You got them all 6 star. Wow, this is awesome, dude. You have every single unit in the game 6 star as a Dolphin. 40 hours a day in Challenger. You are a top tier player, man. You're doing great. Probably better than me at this point. You know what I'm saying? You're doing pretty good, man. But you're definitely doing better than I was at this point in the game, as far as timing goes. So you're doing great. You're doing great. This right here, unfortunate. This is so unfortunate. I'm sorry to see this, man. It's really unfortunate. You got 4-star level 50. Unfortunate place. You know, this is probably the only issue I see with your box, but everything else is great. I don't see any issues with your entire box. I would focus on reverse stage units again as well. Looks like your training cave teams are going to be fire. I don't see any issues with training cave teams that I can see here. Everything is built out to perfection. Let's see. You got Malascula missing down here. Milam. We got Deanne's missing. You're missing both maternity ants. Wow, that's crazy. We got, is this CS Bond? You're missing CS Bond? Oh, wow. This is respect right here. I respect this. This missing CS Bond is a big respect. I like it. You know that you don't need the unit, and you don't really need builder for PvP. You don't need to get it. I respect this. This is good. All right, now the next person that we have, Eridith. Eridith's box Watara Shibu. I don't know what that means. Eridith is a goldfish. Means spends $0 to $50 a month. Plays 48 hours a day. Is pushing right now in gearless PvP, trying to get maxed out in gearless PvP. I get it. It's kind of a casual player, it looks like, initially. And then now pushing a little bit harder, it looks like. He's been playing about 1 to 2 months. So he's pushing really hard to get his gut box built out. Let's see what we got. So you're a little bit of a newer player. Okay. Let's see. We got Valenti built out, Merlin built out, Gother built out. I like that. This is your core PvP team. I can respect this. And then you need to build this out, 100%. You got to build this Guild Thunder out. If this is your core PvP team right here, you got to build this Guild Thunder out. Get this dude to 80 ASAP. You got to get this 80. If you want to push in gearless, build this dude, 100%. Get cosmetics for him. Get your SSR Guild Thunder if you have him leveled up to 60. Get that cosmetic for him. Get the Affinity Ward cosmetics for him and Blue Guild Thunder. Get yourself the cosmetics that are out in the shop right now for Guild Thunder. Get all in. You got to get more CC on Guild Thunder. This needs to happen, okay? This has got to happen if you want to use this PvP team. That's got to happen. Otherwise, 1 to 2 months in the game, you're pushing. I like it. You don't need to build out. You can get this to 6-star. Don't get it beyond. Don't try to 80 this unit. This is not worth you doing right now. If this is your core PvP team, you only need to use this as association for Gother. Arthur, you can build out. You need to get this to 6-star as well. Try to get this to if you're gonna be using this as your association for Merlin, that's great. But what I would do if you're not looking to get a 6-star Arthur and you're not looking like to fully push on this Arthur, I would probably do this SR Arthur. This is gonna be a lot cheaper. If you're a goldfish, this is gonna be a much more budget option for you. It's way cheaper than going for the Arthur here, because this Arthur down here is gonna be a very, very cheap option for you to use an association. For this, I don't know what to do. You get a lot of options there. For farming, I'm hoping that what you're doing is you're using a good farming team. But it looks like you have a lot of spread out units. You have Blue Demon Meliodas, so that's great. We have Lilia. You don't have Hauser built? Or I just don't see him. Is this Hauser built? Where's Hauser? Do you even have Hauser? Dude, go buy Hauser. Do you not have Hauser? You don't have Hauser. Go buy Hauser. Just buy Hauser with 20 gold coins, man. You're a month in, you can do it. And once he comes on discount, I think he's on discount soon, or if he was on discount last week, whatever. Buy Hauser whenever you can on discount, and then use Hauser, build him out next. Get yourself Lilia, Hauser, and D-Melly in your farming team. Your farming goes so much faster, you'll progress faster, and you get a lot further on than you are right here. You can use Blue Gila right now as your replacement instead of that. You can Blue Gila instead of Hauser, but Hauser's a lot better, so I mean, it's up to you. To be honest, Escanor, don't build him out. Chill on this for a little bit. If this is your core team that you've built out, you like your Valenti team, I can tell. Build these guys out. You're all gonna be able to Guild Thunder out for other things too, so that's good. For Guild Boss, I will build this out later for Guild Boss, so you can have this team, Valenti, Merlin, and Escanor for Guild Boss. And your last unit, you could use Guild Thunder, but what I would use, which I'm really kind of disappointed you didn't build out, because she would have been really fire for your whole team kit, is Green Lizhawk. I don't even see her in your account. Where is she? The disrespect on Green Lizhawk is real. There she is. You didn't focus on this at all, which is a mistake. She is a Pierce unit, dude. You don't have Hauser, and you didn't focus a Pierce unit, which is really disheartening, man. You should have focused on this early on. That would have been a way better choice. And you would have gone faster in farming. Your life would have been a little bit easier. You probably would have got a little more progression. So definitely, you should have built this out early. Mistake, but now you can rectify it if you want. If you don't want to buy Hauser. Your name here, Pinky. Did you really put it below your name here? It says your name here. Pinky, come on, bro. Anyways, Pinky is a Dolphin. He plays 2 to 4 hours a day, so he's kind of casual, just does dailies, and then he plays Challenger PvP, and he's been playing for about 2-3 months. Okay, so he's just doing the auto grinding, not hardcore grinding, because he knows better. He's been playing JP for a long time, so he plays 2 to 4 hours a day, and then just autos the rest of the time. I get it. Right, let's see. So he's got the BDM comp right here built out. Looks like he's rushing this. He's doing the full rush comp. He built out Jillian because he knows better. He's been he did Final Boss King, so he knows this is good. He's also using this most likely for Guild Boss. I like this. We got Merlin built out, smart. Twiggo, built good for later, I guess, and for reverse stages. All right, so let's see. We got here. Pinky's is exceptionally built out. You can see he's been playing JP. He's like 2 million box CC. He knows because Pinky is a JP person. He played JP, so he knows. He didn't build Valenti. This respect is real here. But he doesn't want to play it, though. So I get it. All right, so we got the Lizhawk. He knows he doesn't need to level these up, so he doesn't need to focus resources on them. I get it. Totally fine. Then we got a lot of 60 units. You got a full UR box right here. I like this. This is nice. I don't even have a full UR box right now. I haven't even do anything, but he's full dolphining here and is enjoying it. I like this. So far, nothing wrong with this box. Obviously, he knows to more focus on reverse stages. He's been really efficient with this box. You can see he has no gold, no diamonds left because he did everything. So he's got some 5-star units, 6-star units spread in here, but he's like almost done with everything, and he knows what he needs to focus on next. This is a very efficient box. He's been working hard and knows exactly how to work. So if you're looking... Pinky knows because Pinky's been playing this game for like 8 months. Next up, we have Somnus. And Somnus, you know, is a free-to-play player. First one. Wow. Okay, free-to-play player, plays about 2 to 4 hours a day. He's pushing gearless PvP right now, or only does gearless PvP. Doesn't push in geared PvP at all. And then he's been playing for around 1 to 2 months. So let's see where he's at. All right. So he has Escanor built out, Lilia built out. Those are good characters right there. We've got Hauser built out. I don't see Blue Demon Millie. I don't know if he has him. Let's go look. Doesn't look like he has BDM. Doesn't show missing units unless he has every unit in the game. Let's see. Does he have BDM? Does he have BDM? I don't think so. I don't think he has BDM. So he's running Lilia, Escanor, Hauser at PvP, and then he's probably running that with an Arthur backline for a full human team. This is a good PvP team. When we run this in Wales, you need this team like 190k. That's very, very strong against Valenti comps. Very, very good overall. In gearless PvP, though, probably a lot weaker. So I would say that this team is very strong. The character I would focus on personally for this PvP team right here is I would focus on Griamore, actually. He would be really, really nice to have for this team. But if you want to keep this team, that's fine too. That's always a good option. But let's see, we have Escanor, Gother, and Merlin built out. King's built out as well. I'm assuming this was your old PvP team when you're running Merlin, Gother, Escanor, and you're running Ulti Rush like that. So that was a meta comp. It was very budget for you to build out. I totally get that. Everyone does it. We got Jillian starting to build out. You need to focus a little bit more on boss stages a little bit, but you've only been playing 1 to 2 months, so you're doing pretty good. I like the core focus on your teams, the efficiency of your box. Everything is good here, especially for a free-to-play player. This is basically where you should be at 1 to 2 months in. This is good. You're about 1 million box EC in. I like this. This is good. And then we got a lot of other units you got to focus on. Reverse stage is going to be tough for you, man. Don't expect to be able to do them right away, but they're here forever. So I'd say you're going to about 3 months you'll be able to do reverse stages if they come out sometime soon. So just don't. You're not going to be able to push really hard on them because you got some work to do. I would say a lot of your time should be focused on how you can get other resources, so how you can efficiently farm your box account, and in order to get more awakening levels on everybody. Awakening levels is probably your priority at this point. If you have a full SSR set for all your characters, if you don't, that should be your first priority. After that, then you should focus on awakening levels for the rest of your box or specific units for reverse stages. If you're able to do Training Cave, great. If you're not able to do Training Cave, that's another focus you should be going on. I don't see enough units to be built here for Training Cave, so you're probably doing the lower difficulties, if not doing it at all. So definitely try to do Training Cave and build out units that you can use for Training Cave. Use my guide for that. Otherwise, yeah, you get a good start going, and you got some work to do. This is Dawson. Dawson is a free-to-play player. He plays about 2 to 4 hours a day, and is now pushing in gear PvP, and he's been playing over 4 months. Nice math, bro. Got him. First debate. Nice math. All right, so let's see what we got. We have Escanor, Lilia built out. He's got a Liz Hop built out for budget plays. This was a mistake, massive mistake on resources. Hopefully didn't bite you in the ass, and hopefully you're okay on resources otherwise. Let's keep looking. All right, Merlin built out. I'm guessing this is also for final boss, especially as a free-to-play player. This was a mistake. Hopefully you have resources. Looks like he does have resources. Whew. No Valenti, though. With disrespect. Valenti getting no respect, apparently. All right, so we got the Lilia, Escanor. Where's the BDM? Is that a sore spot? Yep, no Blue D-Melee. No Blue D-Melee. So he's running Lilia, Escanor, Hauser, and Arthur most likely if he's done in PvP. That's what he's got to do. I'm guessing this was built out for final boss Gother. Okay. I hope that went well. Let's see here. We got Gil Thunder built to 65 with 5-star. Another waste of resources here as a free-to-play player. I don't know if I would have done this. 65 in units with 5-star is foolish. Just foolish. Any unit, you should go straight to 80. If you go 60 and then you go 80, you don't go 65 and 5-star. You go 60, 80. Because if you go 65 and 5-star, you're just wasting resources at that point to flex box CC. That's what you're doing. And then you say, oh, I need more SSR pendants because you wasted them. So don't complain to anybody about SSR pendants, please, Dawson. But, good work on your account so far. Let's go look. All right, you got Jillian built out. You don't have enough resources, not enough SR pendants because you UR'd your, 90% of your box. Let's see, SSR pendants. You only 75 red bond 5-star. This makes no sense. Got Liz 65-star. There's so many 5-star units, dude. It's really annoying to see this personally, to see a unit that is really high level and 5-star. I never do that. I never go 5-star on a unit and go to 80. That's just foolish. The only time I do that is like on one unit and then I go farm the chalices right away and then 6-star that unit. Getting a unit to level anything above 60 and 5-star is just foolish. And it's massive waste of resources. Let's see what else here. 4-star Dreyfus. We got this Hugo built out. This is an attempt for UR box, full UR box. He's getting everything 5-star to raise box EC, which I can really pretty much tell. I don't know how much he's doing for box EC right now, but 5-starring every unit is not the answer for box EC. You just need to put gear in everybody and get them a 4-star. 4-star is fine. 5-star, a lot of resources wasted there. 4-star is extremely cheap in comparison to 5-star. All right. But you can get every unit in your box 5-star. Just don't 65 5-star. That's just I don't understand that. Bothers me. Bothers the crap out of me. Because now you have a useless unit on your account. And I guess you could try. You could say, oh, it's good for training cave that way. Just get the 6-star, bro. It's cheaper, better resource gains, and then you get the 80 on the strong units for supports. It's way better. Helbram 5-star 60. There are a lot of units on here that I don't agree with what you've built, but you know what? If it's working for you, great. If you're pushing in PvP, it's because you spread your resources everywhere. And if you've been playing since launch and you're having trouble in PvP, you spread your resources very thin, and you have no diamonds and no gold left. So that's why, if you're wondering. You were not efficient. You're gonna have to grind for another 2 months, and then you'll be able to get out of your hole if you're not in the challenger yet. Next up, we have RJ064. He is a big whalen. He spends over $100 a month. There's 4 to 8 hours a day. Is in gearless PvP, and he's been playing 3 to 4 months. All right, RJ. Good box so far. Everything's UR. Nice. Full UR box. And didn't pull from Eternity in. Interesting. Me neither. All right. So RJ, let's see where you at. You're pushing him. You're just focused on gearless PvP. Don't only focus on gear PvP. Looks like you're pretty much happy with getting 60 diamonds a week or 50 diamonds a week every week. Looks like your PvP team can vary between Blue Meliodas and Escanor and Lilia and Valenti, or you can do some kind of random Valenti comp. Most likely you're not doing Valenti because you don't have an 80 Gil Thunder. Go through here and Hauser. Your farming team's built out. Everything's built out. All the core units you have are 6 stars, so that's good, and they're all leveled up. You're starting to work on other units here. You're starting to get these units 65 star. This I like. I like to see units 65 star. I don't like seeing 65 and 5 star. That's just a massive suck on resources. You pulled on Melascula for the waifu. I respect it. We got the Gallon here, level 5. This 5-star. I guess you're not using this in training camp. You're using a different team, which is fine. Death Pierce 5-star 60. Okay, so these are raised for box EC, from what I can tell. And these units you just got up recently, and you're still 5-starring. So what I would focus on, reverse stage content. So focus on the really shitty units. Every unit that was ever a villain, like or ever fought the main characters in the story, like Dogetto, Hugo, Frieza, Jude, Ruin, Golgius, all those characters you're going to have to use. Hauser, you're not going to have to focus because I already have a variant of Hauser. You only need to focus on one variant of each character, so I would focus on those. You're also going to have to focus on Death Pierce, some other things, so just focus on those for reverse stages. Nice boss CC, nice work. You did a great job, RJ. Lots of diamonds swinging off as a whale. You're doing a great job. I would just say the only thing that you got to focus on right now is focus on getting your characters ready for reverse stages. And by doing the way you do that, do your half stamina grinding this week, get yourself your resources that you need, and whenever you're gonna have like a little bit extra time, try to focus on your rare units and 6-starring these units. I'd farm boss stages if I were you. I'd use gold food if you haven't farmed it already. Farm it today, and then go and farm boss stages for the next 3 days. I wouldn't so much farm books this upcoming week, friend, for you, because even though you need books, I'd say I'd focus most of your farming on boss stages. Reason you can actually get a similar amount of gold between the two, and then the excess chalices, if you farm way too many chalices on accident, you can actually sell those for gold if you farm too many. And the amount of gold that you gain off that is pretty similar to books as far as gold per chalices. And the thing that really holds you back from awakening characters most of the time anyways is awakening materials. So you're also getting those at the same time. So you're awakening your characters. You're also getting blue stones as well to help you get your equipment, etc. So it gets a nice little all-in-one farming spot for you, and that's what I would focus on. I actually had to switch to that as well and do 3 days of that as well on global and or not global, JP, and went back and farmed some of the boss stages for gold, and actually ended up getting a lot more gold by doing that, and then got a lot more diamonds as well throughout that week. So I think I got like 25, 30 diamonds just from doing that, because I was leveling up so many SSR pieces. So I would focus on that and get yourself some things in there as a whale. If you're free to play, don't do that shit. This guy is a Zeus. He's a goldfish. Spends 0 to 50 every month. Plays 8 or more hours a day. Is now pushing in PvP and played about 3 to 4 months. Nice. All right. So let's go check out this box. All right. So I'm guessing his PvP team right here. Of course, Lily.
Can you make the toast?
Cinnamon toast? Gemma? Can you make cinnamon toast for your brother?
Yeah.
Thank you. I taught Gemma how to make cinnamon toast. It's a little bit of butter. I just put it on top, sprinkle of sugar, put the sugar in a nice like shakeable container, and cinnamon on top, and showed him how to do it. And then spread with, make sure you spread afterward to make sure it's even coating, and then do it on both, and make sure you have a nice crispy toast. And I showed her every step of the way how to do it. Now Gemma cooks, and it's like, oh, cool. So it's like hella cute to watch both of them like make food for each other, because like I teach her how to cook, and then she shows Jake how to cook, and then nice little cycle there. So I made that happen. So that's fun.
Love you, Dad.
Love you too. See, that's so appreciative. You teach them and then you show them, and then they're both happy to do it. So it's good. All right. So Igris's box. So you've been playing about 3 to 4 months. You're a goldfish. So it looks like since you play 8 hours a day, you're working on some of the units here. Got a lot of units that you've partially worked on, and that's it. That's it for your box. You don't have you're 1.2 million. So if you play 8 hours or more a day, I'm guessing a lot of that time spent autoing, and you're either hoarding a lot of resources, or this is where all your focus is. Obviously, you're probably going to need to do potions, because I can see a lot of 22s, 30s in here. You're going to have to do potions on your daily grind for SP dungeons. That's what I do personally. On SP dungeons, I instead of grinding like the gold stage or like the book stage, I ended up farming the potion stage that gives you SSR medals. And I did that since launch so that I would have a lot of potions from this time around. And it actually saved me a lot of time from grinding potions. And then you can actually just flip-flop and do farm potions in between when you need to. You also need to grind boss stages, so you need to switch your farm from book stages to boss stages, from what I can tell here, because you're really lacking on chalices. So that's the thing you're going to need to focus on next. So now that you don't need raw gold as much, I would focus on chalices and make sure you're using gold food farming chalices. I know you are a goldfish. It's going to be a little harder of a grind for you, but you know what? You didn't focus on it enough in the early game, so you're going to focus on it now. Next up, we have Arslan, and he is a Kraken. Been waiting to see one of these. All right, a Kraken, by the way, if you did not know, is someone who spends over $1,000 a month on this game. It's a Kraken, okay? That's just insane. Okay? $1,000 a month. He's insane, bro. He plays over 8 hours a day and he's pushing top 100 PvP, and he's played 3 to 4 months. He did not fall for the trap. Nice. Good job. Only one person so far has fell for the trap of 4+ months. Got him. All right, so right here we got EOG Arslan, and of course this box is going to be insane. So let's check this out. All right, cool. The Flex Arena. Oh, bro, 4-star Jericho. Disappointed. All right, so we got 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80, 80. Just a bunch of 2.2 million box CC. Oh my god, dude, this box is insane. And then you don't have green bond. This must be a massive pain point for you. I don't have blue Gother, man. I didn't have green king for a while either. You must have not pulled on that DN, but damn, dude, no green bond. Holy shit. How what? Damn, Nat Marble, you really do not want people pulling these Sin characters. Damn, bro. This guy's $1,000 a month. He doesn't have fucking green bond. This must be fucking massively triggering for you. As a Kraken, I would be triggered. All right, let's see what we got here. We got Deldry over here, 5-star, Milam 5-star. Okay, so a lot of these units 65-star, totally fine. He did not fall for the trap of 80ing units, 65ing units, and 5-starring them, except for one time because he had to. Okay, this is the only time where it's acceptable because he's not using this unit. This unit he's using for association, he probably has a 6/6 green melody. This unit he's not using for association, so this is acceptable because 65 was actually part of the quest line. All right. Only units where it's acceptable. Anyone else, unacceptable. This Fine. 65 star. You don't need to do anything past that. Mine was like level fucking 40 for a long ass time too. That doesn't matter. All right, 65 star, 65. Yeah, so what I would focus on here, dude, Arsalan, is I'd focus on reverse stage units. I know you're gonna be like, you probably got a little bit of SR medals like lying around right now. What I would do is after, of course, you've used all those, buy a bunch of SR pendants. On JP still don't have all my SRs 80'd. I would start focusing on SR units to do. For rare medals, if you really wanted to, since your whale level is pretty fucking high, if you do have extra rare medals lying around and you're not using all of those on IP pots, and you have like, if you have like thousands of AP pots that you can potentially have, I'd buy a couple rare pendants right now at this point. I mean, here it's kind of a waste because eventually you don't need them, but you can buy a couple rare pendants if you wanted to like, 65 a couple of these units. We might get a couple free ones here, so I'd hold off on doing it right away, of course, because I'd wait till the reverse stage to get a little bit closer to do it. But I'd work on this stage this week. What I would do for you is the same recommendation is I would work on boss stages. So this week and have stamina farming. Farm out some gold food. You need about 2,500 or more. Or maybe 3,000 depending on how fast you farm this. Farm stage 4, 5, 6 depending on what you need for awakening materials. I don't know what you're gonna need. If you don't need awakening materials and you've already pre-farmed all the awakening materials for everything ever, then you're good. I would focus on stage 1, 2, 3 because they'll go the fastest, and then you could just boom, 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 drop it down. Use gold food the entire time. You get lots of stuff done. If you're not sure what to focus today, there's no half stamina today, so just focus on gold food farming and just farm that the entire day. Get yourself a bunch of gold food and then just dominate all 3 days of boss stages. Then you need to take all the SSR gear, of course, +5 salvage, get that done. Get yourself as many blue stones as you can. Salvage away as fast as you possibly can on those and just continuously farm boss stages, bro. Then you'll get a lot of good resources. You'll be good to go. And again, this is a Kraken account. This is advice for a Kraken, not for free to play or a whale. This is for someone who's big, is like Seaton big, okay? This guy's name is your name here. Nice. Kairiyama. He's a goldfish, plays 48 hours a day. He doesn't have any PvP focus whatsoever, doesn't even try in PvP, and he's been playing 2 to 3 months. So if you just focus on PvE content, he's focused on farming, doesn't really care about PvP, doesn't care about weekly diamonds that much, doesn't have any gold, so obviously he burned all of it or just doesn't work on it. Boss stages are your best friend right now, bro. If you're looking to know what to farm, boss stages. That's your best bet. You too, boss stages. You need 5-star, 6-star on units, what I can see. If this is all you have built up. Boss stages. Focus on that. That's your focus for the next 3 days. Use all your AP pots there. Don't worry about book grinding this weekend. Worry about boss stages. You need it. You got to focus it, especially if this is all you have built. I don't know what the rest of your box, so that's all I can advise any of you. Gold food, just like the last guy. If you are not, if you have the rest of your account built out, then just do the normal week grind, see what you can do, and then worry about characters you can build out for reverse stages. Right now, from the units you have built, you have core units built, you have PvP units built, but you're not using PvP units. It's really weird. I guess you need a lot of raids and dailies and demons, so there's a lot you can do. Plus, you put a red dot on Merlin's head, so I don't really get that. Your name here is a goldfish, plays 2 to 4 hours a day, doesn't focus any PvP, and has been playing more than 4 months. I like your name here. Your name here has been playing over 4 months. He's the longest term player in the game. That trap was so funny. I'm glad I got at least 2 people. All right. If you don't focus PvP, build build Blue Lilia. I don't know why your Lilia is so high level if you're not focusing PvP. This unit has no valid reason to be 80 if you don't focus PvP, by the way. You could build this out for farming, but you really only need a level 60 Lilia. You don't need to be an 80 Lilia. There are other units you could focus, but if you want to do more damage in PvE, that's acceptable, I guess. If you don't seem to have blue Demon Meliodas, from what I can tell, so you should have green Lishawk on your farming team, which is only 70, which is not good. You have Hauser built out. I don't know why your Lishawk is not built, though. Because you have a Pierce build here with these 3 units, but you don't have Pierce team, which is weird. Your farming unit is most likely blue Jericho, and you're probably using that for book grinding. But you should have been using Pierce a lot longer. This is some unit I would build. I don't know why you haven't built it, especially if you don't have blue Demon Meliodas. You don't have him. So you should have been using green Lishawk. She's a really good substitute for blue Demon Meliodas. She doesn't do as much damage. She does more damage than Hauser on her Pierce attack, but she does less damage than blue Demon Meliodas. It's kind of in between damage. So she does about middle damage between Meliodas' max potential and Hauser's max potential. She's right in between. So I'd say that would be a perfect substitute for you for farming teams, especially when you want to do 3-turn farming on boss stages. So you're going to get that a little bit faster. If you're trying to focus other things in the game, you're not really focusing on PvP, and you want to focus on like the PvE content progression, you want to focus on other things like that, you definitely got to work on some reverse stage unit. You started working on them. I can see that here. You have a lot of UR characters built out, but you have a lot more work to do. You need to have. I would not focus any of the Sin characters. I would at this point focus on your Death Pierce, Arden, Deldry, Dogetto. Get those leveled up a little bit. You don't need to build out the red Gila because you have blue Gila built out, but it might be really helpful for the reverse stages because the reverse stages I think Gila's on are single target. I'll have to double check that, but they might be multi-target too. We'll have to check there. Gil Thunder is not built out as all for cosmetics, which is kind of weird, but I get it. You were focusing on other units, that's fine. Bonnet 64 star, other Bonnet 64 star. Blue Deanne, I'm guessing is your waifu because you have her 65 6-star and you were using her initially because you liked her. Merlin 66-star. Don't know why this is 66-star and some other units not 6-star. This seems like an overwaste on actual resources. I don't. If you were using this for final boss go through, maybe that's the reason. But you would need to have this 80 because it's more of a whale strat. You got Hauser built out, Go-Throughs built out, all the core units built out. This unit should be 80. I don't know why this unit is not 80. When I keep seeing a lot of people with Guild Thunders at level 60, I don't understand it, since he's a really good PvP unit. But people who don't focus on PvP, I guess they at level 60 is fine. But you can always use this as a great unit and great even for DPS, as well as buffing. So I'm not really certain why people don't level up their Guild Thunders. I'm seeing that a lot more, though. Red Lizhawk is also not built out fully, but she is 75, so it's a pretty high level. 70 for Green Lizhawk was really the only thing that I really did not like, and everything else is okay. Alright, so this is Sinteco. He's a whale, efficient as fuck apparently, because he puts everything on the screen for me in one spot. Perfect. Challenger PvP focus. I like it. He gets a challenger every week and stops, and then if he was playing about 3 to 4 months, he does exactly what I do. Let's see if he's better. It's actually kind of hard to see, actually, without zooming in. And inefficient for me, but efficient in general. I like it. Okay, so over 2 million box EC, so he's more efficient than I am, of course. 66-star Liz feels fucking bad. Feels bad. We got a couple 5-stars in here with 65 stars, totally fine. 75 Gila, because you don't need to get her to 80, but you could if you wanted to, especially if you're using her for Hauser Association, I would. Let's see. Doesn't look like there's any issues with this box. I don't see anything glaring. I don't understand why this is still 75. You probably should be 80ing more of your association units. That's what I would do if you're not doing it. It seems like a lot of people that I've seen today do not focus on 80ing their awakening or 80ing their association units, and I'm not sure why. Like 86-star and awakening units is just a free CC that you can have for one character in your PvP fetches and get more damage in PvE situations. But there's a lot of people that don't do it, so I'm very confused. I guess you're trying out Melascula because she's either your waifu, you just really want to experiment, so that's cool. But you also don't have Lizhawk built out. Having Melascula built out and then not living out, I'm ashamed. I'm sorry, man. It should have been done. Oh well, feels bad. We got Wineheart built out. I can obviously tell that you like Big Daddy Wineheart like me. It's a good character. Very, very good. Very, very strong. So yeah, you're just gonna have to focus on reverse stages basically. So Rev Metals, SR Metals are your big bane, like myself. You're gonna have to worry about that because I have to worry about that daily. I mean, it's tough. Don't burn too many resources. Just chill out. Keep farming. You're doing great. There's nothing wrong with your box that I can see. Your hair is on end. I'm just gonna pick her up. She's so scared right now. There was like, all right, next up we got Luca. Luca is a free-to-play player who plays 2 to 4 hours airs, but is pushing challenger. Pushing challenger. Pushing? How can you be both? Like, I had descriptions of everything, right? So I guess he does 100 matches a week and does challenger, so he has coin speed part, I guess. And he's been playing. This guy's also been playing for over 4 months too. He's great. He's insane. Absolutely insane. Mad lad. Dude, has a time machine. Came back in time. In like 3 days. Got him. All right. Let's see what you got. You got Gallon level 70. I'm guessing he uses initially PvP. You got this for 70 for farm and raid demon. Don't know why this is 70, but I'm guessing you're preparing for hell demons. 75 Hauser, disrespect. Wow. Very few people have 70 Hauser. Wow, 80 Guild Thunder. What a weird choice. I like it, but it's weird. 80 Red Merlin, also a weird choice. Didn't expect that. 80 Red Slater, also unexpected. 80 Red Deanne. Dude, you got some weird choices, Luca. I don't disrespect you at all, man, but as a free-to-play player, you got some weird off-meta choices, my guy. Like the blue Liz Hawk, I can respect this. This is cool. Your experimentation level is like over 9,000. I like it. Let's see what we got here. I like the core focus, though. I like what you did here. You focused on units heavily that you wanted to work on, okay? It didn't matter what anybody said. It didn't matter what anybody said was good. You focused on units that you cared about and you wanted to build out because it mattered to you. I can tell that about your box and you. That's what mattered to you. And then you knew that you didn't want to waste resources down here on units that you didn't want to build out. Look at that Griamore focus. He knows, dude. This guy, to me, this is a smart free-to-play player. This person did not focus on Valenti, didn't pull for Valenti, didn't pull for Malascula, didn't pull for Green Lilia, didn't even get Fat King or Matrona, does not even have CS Bond. This is a smart free-to-play player right here. Someone who does not focus on shit they don't need at all, and then focuses really heavily on things that they want to do. Smart. I don't agree with your unit choices, personally, but I can tell that you care about what you care about, which is fine. I mean, that's a good way to do it. I mean, you do you, man. You do you. I get it. I get this box. I don't agree with a lot of your choices as units go, but as far as efficiency goes, you're being very efficient for doing the things that you want to do. I like it. I can respect it. 60 Liz Hawk, though, what the fuck, bro? Oh, my God. I've been waiting for this one. This is the one I've been waiting for so much. All right. This is my most awaited box review. No peeking, you fuck boy. Really? No peeking. I love you, Blinks. All right, so Blinks is my guildie. He's been playing since launch, right? He's played over 4 months because he has a time machine too. Love it. What's your name? Blink's name where? Who the fuck are you? I like this box form. I like how we changed everything. Simp level. Liars, also liars, normies. Second tier, I hate money. Am I doing dailies? Chaser, open game, just raids, yes daily, husk. I like this. Try hard level, casuals, finally, trying, pre-try hard, beaking. Is there actually more? Users and yuck. Damn, bro. And he even put up here, like there's a thing that says challenging. You could try hard. Damn, bro. And then we even put another tier for I play JP. I like it, dude. Where the fuck my... And then down here, you can't see it, but it says, where the fuck my ASMR stream baby rage? And it says, put trash box here at the bottom. You can't see it. And then also stalled for a month, no flame. He didn't play for a whole month. He actually just sat there. I know he did. He literally just sat there on his account for a whole month. Like, he played every day for like 2 months and then stopped between run 3 and 4 and then just went, all right, 2 and 3. And he was like, I don't give a fuck. I'll just come back when it's hype. And they came back when it was hype and then just had fun. All right, so we got Valenti, we got Death Pierce, we got Milim, Rimuru. Look at this fucking flex. Blinks has the most flex box I've ever seen. He brings the most crazy ass units to raids you would not believe. I do Blue Hendrickson raids with him every day. Like, every day do I do a raid with him on Blue Hendrickson. It's actually hilarious. Like, Blinks is one of my favorite raiding partners because, like, I know how to play with him because he makes these crazy-ass units, and he's always fun to play with. All right. He's like the off-meta king. He does nothing according to meta. He does not give a fuck. As you can see from his actual box review. He didn't, like, he has 60 list. I know it's good, Seka, but I ain't gonna do it. I know it's good. I don't give a fuck. We got Gallum, 65 stars, 70 over here. Okay, I'm so curious. Oh, dude, Blinks. I would be so sad if I was here. Look at this. Look at this missing. Look at these missing units. He skipped Escanor. I don't know how he actually skipped Escanor. This guy. This is so mad lad. I love this. This is the most mad lad box, dude. This is like, he is the most mad lad player in the entire game, dude. If you've never done a raid with my man Blinks, you're missing out, bro. You're missing out. It's always fun, man. There's always some crazy ass unit he's bringing, and you always clear it really fast, and it's super cool. And you just don't expect it. Like, he has this unit, 70 blue Gill Thunder. This is such a fun unit. When I do raids with him, I run it with Red Slater, and I run it with a full crit team, and then he runs his Blue Gill Thunder, and that Blue Gill Thunder hits like 400k. It's nutty. He runs it with Ignite and then Blue Gill Thunder, and his Gill Thunder hits like a fucking truck, dude. Like, his Gill Thunder, as you don't know, is like Zeldris. He has that blue single target spike attack, and it crits all the effing time because, you know, you bring in like Hellbrum and shit, and you bring in fucking... You're bringing Hendrix in for the extra stuff, or you're using a 3-star freeze, and then Gill Thunder come out to just go kaplow. It's actually super fun. So, and right now, what he's doing is he's using Milim in Red Demon, and his Milim hits like 350k. His Milim is nuts. He just brings these crazy fucking units for no reason, and he does not care about PvP. Like, he kind of does, but not really. Oh man, this is such a cool box, man. I can tell he's not like this is like the epitome of I don't give a fuck. Look at this, no red D melee, no blue D melee, don't care about the ends, just none of that. I like this. This is so funny, and you would not believe how fun it is to see this box. Like, this is cool. I've been wanting to see this for like many months. All right, so is there anything else in here that I want that's crazy that I've always wanted to see if he built it or not? He built fucking Frieza. He built fucking Frieza, 70 Frieza. Oh, I remember this. We tried this one time. This was fun. I never see he been trying. We have Ganker wanted me to try Jude for like a long time, and he had 60 to the Jude, and we tried it. It wasn't that good, but we tried this, and it didn't work. All right, and then we get some other characters here. There's some other characters I want to play with them in raids and try out, but we need more fun characters. Obviously, everyone does ask, and you don't fuck. Definitely my favorite box to look at so far. Most creative box. Next up, we got Hazard, who's free to play. Plays 4 to 8 hours a day, he's pushing in PvP, and has been playing for 2 to 3 months.